All right, guys, what's up? It's Chris again, and I am very excited for the episode 2 of the Acolyte. The first episode, I drank a little bit. I think it was 9%. So I think that's why I thought it was maybe not super great. I was like, is this good? I thought it was gonna be super amazing. But I think I just chalk it up to the drink I had. What am I gonna say? By the way, pardon the mess. I got like boxes over here. I got stuff going on over here. I got some equipment for the podcast I've been working on. So that's what that is. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this episode. I'm highly confident, judging by the Rotten Tomatoes scores, that this is just going to be absolutely fantastic. Last episode, from what I remember, OSHA, these names are just kind of sucky, was on Uida, the planet. Also kind of a sucky name. Finding Trinity, and Trinity could have like demolished her like 5 times over, right? So she goes and fights her, and of course the trope of oh hey, I'm gonna do this thing to this innocent person, and then Trinity realizes it, right? She's like, oh, you're gonna do this thing to the innocent person, and then she does the thing to the innocent person, and then Trinity is like, you did the thing to the innocent person, and then looks away at the innocent person, and the whole thing, of course, is to get her distracted or whatever, so that she can then stab her in the chest. So Trinity saw it from a mile away, I saw it from a mile away, everybody saw it from a mile away, and it was the most obvious thing ever. So anyways, I feel like this show is just going to have that sort of thing going on throughout every episode. So then OSHA kills Trinity, why? So she's in it for like 5 seconds. Great. She seems like she should be a main character, or the main character. But anyways, then her twin, who looks the exact same as her because she is the same actress, but slightly shorter hair, I guess. So she basically ends up getting blamed for this death and stuff. And so then I guess I can't even barely remember. I don't know their names. There's the setting of the Jedi Temple, and then there's like OSHA and her twin. And apparently at the end, Asian Jedi finds out that that they're both alive, even though he thought that May had died, her twin. It feels like nothing really happened, so we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be good. Oh yeah, I forgot Green Girl. The stupidest escape happened where it's like there's one security droid guard Cylon. It's so easy to escape these transport ships, I guess. Okay, how many intros are there in this thing? Let's go, people. Curse this show in their names. So we have Uida, Olega, OSHA. What the frick is going on with these names? Okay, so apparently there's local Jedi temples. There's like, just like your local Starbucks. Apparently there's one on every corner. Sometimes 2, depending. If you're in Seattle, you'll find a Starbucks on both corners of the street. Literally, you can search this on Google Maps. There will be Starbucks on catty corner to each other, just like the local Jedi temples. All right. It's making it not special, right? So they were like whipping out lightsabers like 5 times in episode 1. He was like, oh, let me just use it as a flashlight. Like, why don't you just have a flashlight? What? Like, everybody in real life has a flashlight. And then the whole idea of like Green Lady using the Force to open a door. So they're just really making the Force like super, just everyday boring, nothing special about it. It's lame. It's lame. Why does it feel like it's super easy to just break into things in this world? All she had to do was throw this thing on the robot, and it was like magnetic, and she got in. Like an Apple AirTag or something. Like she hacked into it with an Apple AirTag. Is she a hacker? Like, give me something where this woman, apparently she's all powerful, whatever. Not as powerful as Trinity, except luck was the only reason that she won. Make it hard for her to break in. Like, what's going on here? Why is everything so easy? Jedi temples are just like Starbucks. Anybody can just walk in. If it's locked, whatever. Just kind of like jiggle the lock, and you're good. Her pose, like it's just so goofy. Like that, I probably said that multiple things in the last episode were goofy, and I keep saying that. Her pose is just goofy. The way she does it, it's like, oh, this is gonna look really cool. Attack me with all your strength. Oh, that was the intro. Uh, that was a little underwhelming. I don't know. Like, okay, there was a guy floating, apparently. He looks a little goofy. Again, with the goofiness. She does her goofy pose. Tries to kill him with blades. Why? I don't know. Why is that her choice weapon? Little tiny knives. I don't know. Whatever. You can choose little tiny knives. You're an assassin. I guess you gotta hide your weapons. Fine. That kind of makes sense. You need weapons that are hidden. So she goes and tries to kill this guy floating in the air, and that's it. And somebody hears the knives falling, or hears her talking or something, and checks it out. Okay, I don't know. That wasn't that exciting. Like, I need something exciting to get me excited about this show. So far, I'm not feeling it. This acting sucks. It's just kind of boring. Black guy over here has a good point. Like, even though they suspect now that she's innocent and she's got a sister, should they not, like, if these guys are like the police and stuff, do they not have like protocol? Like in real life, if you just suspect someone, you're still gonna keep them in handcuffs, even if you maybe think someone else is also a suspect, right? So she could be tricking them. She could be still very dangerous. They're just letting her just walk around, just chill. That seems weird. Like, like whoever wrote this is like doesn't have an understanding of the idea of like police work and that and like safety, like just general safety. Yeah, they could be working together. Like, that's a good point. Fear is affecting his. No, that just seems very reasonable. Like, hey, buddy, you know, if we suspect someone of murder, assassination, even though there's someone else that might be like the culprit, should we not just like be careful here? No, you are fearful. Yeah, he should be fearful. This is a potential murderer. Obviously, she just said, green girl. She just said, she could hardly be under your custody and committing a crime at the same time. Thank you for that obvious statement. Also, she's not in their custody. She's just walking. She just can just sit around or walk in the ship, do whatever she wants because she's not in custody. There's no locks on her or anything. I don't know how to describe the acting in this. It's just, I guess flat is a good way to explain it. Like uninteresting, like a white wall. It's like there, but there's like nothing super interesting going on with how they act. They just say something and the other one's like, agreed. In very flat, like the range of emotions and stuff is like this. I feel like I could act as good as some of these actors. The way that he woke up when she threw that cup at him, he was like, oh, May. Well, like I feel like I could do that. Is that a vape? What is this girl? Is this Osha or May? I can't remember. The bad one. It just feels like the script said, look seething and mad all the time. But like she comes across it, the way she talks and stuff just looks like like immature teenager vibe. So like immature teenager, but script says look mad and seething, like and so it's just like seems kind of fake. Again, the way they act is just like Disney Channel original series. So what? The solution is to give her what appears to be a poison. And that's how you defeat him, is by absolution, giving him a poison instead of trying to stab him. Feels like that's worse. Like, how are you gonna get him to drink the poison? You're gonna put it on his next meal? Okay, now it's starting to get a little boring and slow. So so far I'm realizing that most of the show is just them going from place to place. Like, now they're traveling to wherever to find her sister. The other girl was like spent 5 seconds trying to defeat the floating guy with her knife, but then the rest of it was like going to meet this other guy to find out how to defeat her. Brandok? These names suck. Her acting is bad. What's with these names? Osha, Brandok, Torben, Urethra, like I guess the best way to say it is just their acting is just like amateurish. I'm not an expert actor, but I can tell when someone is like practiced reaching into their emotions, their past, and coming up with something that'll make them actually look sad. Look sad, says the script. That looks kind of cool. I like this. This guy looks silly. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, this guy right here floating in the air. Look at that. He looks just like, you know, those street performers that are just standing there and they're trying to make it look like they're floating. And they have like the bar that they're holding onto, their cane or whatever. But really, you know, the cane is just like, it's a metal rod and it goes through their arm and that's what's holding them up. That's what this guy looks like. He's just a street performer, and underneath his cloak obviously is like the chair that he's sitting on, which is probably how they did it in the show. Like, obviously that's what his robe is there for. Couldn't they have made him look like he's floating? I don't know. Anyway. Wait, what? Is he just committing suicide? Like, I feel a disturbance of the force. Okay, so Master Torben just drank the potion that killed him, apparently. But she was saying that, so she was saying, Osha or May, was it May? Assassin Girl was like, get the forgiveness that you want. And so he thinks that the forgiveness is committing suicide, or that is how he will get the forgiveness. I don't know. I don't understand the significance of this. I guess if she's of the mind that, oh, my sister was here, maybe, then maybe she wouldn't be like yelling for help. Like, she's like, what's going on? My sister's alive. She came here and killed him. So I can understand that. And maybe her mind is like consumed with these thoughts versus yelling for help. But I don't know. The first thing should be like, hey, somebody looks like he's dead here. Hello.
When she broke off.
What was he doing in the corner? He was staring at her from the corner. Why wasn't he in the same room? Some things are like weird in this show, like the decisions people make and stuff, and like them talking, and then the other people just like accept what people say even though it's weird. Like, this whole show is kind of just weird how people act. What kind of script is that? That's not our regular guy. I don't know who that guy is. Who wrote this? Who wrote their lines? Why does it feel like these are all like kids? So are these like rogue Jedi cops? He was like, this violates 13 precepts or whatever. And he's like, nah, it's all good. Again, where's the weight in any of this? Like, nah, it's all cool, man. Yeah, I know it violates 13 like precepts, but yeah, it's cool. Oh, Osha knows how to use one of these. Like, she's suspected of murder, but yeah, we'll give her a weapon. Like, it's so silly. Go. Why was then the right time to go? Again with the lightsabers.
Hold on.
We know you supplied me with the poison that killed Master Torben. We have your confession.
Wait. That is...
She literally just said what we just saw. We watched him like confess, and then she just said, we just listened to you confess. Yes, thank you. Like, what? I don't know. Why did you have to say that? Boring. I don't feel like there's any danger happening. It's like they solve the problem so easy. Like, she goes in there to like get a confession. I don't feel like she's in danger at any point from that guy that looks like, what's his name? He literally just said, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, this show's not good. Attack me with all your strength. Why was she trying to get his lightsaber there? Is she trying to steal someone's lightsaber? Why didn't she steal Trinity's? Or did she? And they just didn't show it. Did she steal Master Torben's lightsaber? Oh my gosh, can you get to the point already? It was like 10 seconds of just standing there staring at each other. Dear Lord. Like, can we have more intense stuff like that? That was like the most intense part of this whole episode, I think. Was that they saw each other and realized they were both alive.
We don't have time for talks, Master Vanestra.
What? I can't understand what he's saying. They don't pursue people who are like currently escaping without meaningful discussions. We're trying to capture her. But come and let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we're gonna capture her. But she's gonna escape. Who knows where she's gonna go. Let's give her plenty of time to escape, though. Let's have a meaningful discussion about her escaping. So is he the The guy that they're talking about, her master, because he just dodged that blade like super easily. These names are horrible. Master Torben, Kofar, Ueli. Can't remember any of them. I remember Coruscant. Wait, what? That was the end? I don't know what to say. Oh, the acting is kind of like amateurish and not that good. It's kind of boring. I already said this multiple times, but it doesn't feel like there's any sort of danger. Like anything's like really dangerous when they present a situation that could be, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen here? Oh, are they in danger? Oh, they're being attacked. The result is just like, no, actually they weren't in danger. Nothing really happened. They escaped easily. And then what was that ending? Like it just showed the Wookiee guy, and that was it. Like I was supposed to be like excited about that or something. Like a Wookiee exists. Was I supposed to be excited about that? I don't know. Like that's how they ended it. The last scene was just like a Wookiee that like I guess took somebody's gun because they were gonna strip his house for parts or something. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what to think about this show other than it's just kind of boring. Not that great. There's like, I don't know what other words to say about it. It's like not that good. I guess that's the best way to put it. It just felt like nothing happened. So there's nothing to say about it. So that's it. Let's check out episode 3 on the next video. See you then.